So, after years of delays, does a 360 cam by Giroptic finally deliver? Well, let's start out with the positives. This thing is super small and portable. It fits in the palm of my hand, and when it's mounted to something like a bike helmet, it is not too obtrusive. The design is neat with a hidden screen, and uploading your footage to YouTube and Facebook is super easy. It's actually just like uploading any other video. There's also some cool options to change your footage, but they're all kind of novelties, and you're really buying this thing for the 360 video. And that's it for the positives. What's wrong with it? Video quality. Now, this thing technically shoots 2K video and 4K photos, but you won't guess that by looking at it. The footage is grainy and pixelated and just dull. It honestly looks like it was shot with a flip phone. I actually have an old flip phone. Let's see a quality comparison. Okay, it is slightly better than a flip phone, but it just doesn't hold up to the quality of video that we've all been used to. Here's the same shot with an iPhone 6, a camera that most people have in their pocket that came out almost 2 years ago. There's also some very noticeable stitching that occurs on all videos and photos, and the worst part is, it's right where you look at the screen. So if you want to use the photo function, you can't be looking at the countdown timer. If you're taking a photo, you have to watch it and then quickly turn the camera 180 degrees. Sound quality. Well, this one's hard to evaluate because the model that I got had sound issues. I contacted the manufacturer with some video examples, and after weeks of back and forth, they finally said, and I quote, "I've checked with our sound engineer on your issue. It's actually something that can be fixed, upgraded with our team." You guys, it's not an upgrade if you send somebody a broken product. You're asking me to send back my product, refurbish it, and then send it back. What kind of company does this with electronics? Typically, you would send out a new product right away and then ask for the person to send back the defective unit. The waterproofing. One of the other big selling points for me on this thing was that it's waterproof for up to 30 feet. The only problem with that is the charging port is covered by a small piece of rubber that doesn't snap on securely. So if you're gonna take this thing in the water, you better keep your thumb over this dumb little thing because any motion and it falls right off. Why not have it clip shut? Also, why not have this thing connect to the camera? It is so small and falls off so easy, I could see everyone losing this thing constantly. The customer support. These guys are really pushing Comcast for the worst customer service. I'm not gonna get into specifics because it'd take too long, but if you have any problems, be prepared to not get any real help. If you want to return your product, you're gonna have to pay for shipping, even if the product was defective. If you reply to an email, they won't reply back for days, if at all. You're just gonna have to call them during business hours, and even then, good luck. And here are my final thoughts. I really wanted to like this thing. I was an original Kickstarter backer for it, and it was successfully funded with almost $1.5 million on July 2014, with delivery expected on November 2014. So, when it finally arrived in late June of 2016, I really was excited to get some cool 360 video. I was looking forward to shooting so many cool videos with this thing, but the video, sound, build quality, and customer service are just bad. For $500, it's not worth it when you can get an amazing GoPro for half that actually shoots video that people will want to see. The novelty of a 360 capture just isn't enough to overcome an awful product and, quite frankly, an awful company. I would wait for a better 360 cam that's made by an actual camera company.